Oh, have I got a funny story for you. Now this is a two-part story. Kara's part and my part. Now I'm going to tell you Kara's part as she told it to me. So, the other night, she's taking care of the chickens and I stayed in the cabin, and she comes over, closing them up for the night, and she closes that door and she latches it with that nice little latch that's there. And then she comes around to this side and don't you dare attack me, Mr. Rooster. You be nice now, we're friends. Oh, you're not friends anymore again, huh? I thought we were friends. He doesn't like me. He really doesn't like me. It's okay though. I'm telling the story. You be nice. It's a funny story. Okay, so he's gonna come running up behind me and attack me when I have my back turned. So then she closes these doors and latches them with the nice little latches that I have. And then she comes over. That's not very nice. You're interrupting my story. She goes in to aid the chickens, and because she doesn't want them to be outside, she closes the door behind her. And when she pulls the door shut, this shovel, which she had placed here, falls down and locks her inside the chicken coop. She didn't have her cell phone with her. I was inside, way over there, way the heck over at that cabin. So there's no way, no matter how loud she could yell, there's no way I would be able to hear her. So now my part of the story is about an hour after Kara came over to take care of the chickens, I started wondering, I wonder what's keeping Kara so long. She usually doesn't take this long to lock up the chickens. I know sometimes she'll take a little bit of extra time because of the bunny rabbits and stuff, but she usually doesn't take an hour. So I come over looking for her, and I'm just being quiet because I'm trying to hear where she might be at. And I walk over to the loo. I walked over and around that cabin where rabbits are over there, around that cabin, thinking she might be in the orchard back there, or she might be in we have a covered area that you can just sit down and relax if you want to. You know, maybe she needed a break from me for a little extra time, so she just went over there and sat. I didn't know. And she didn't know I was over here at the time. But then I walked up the hill around to the shed, up over there by that building, and then I came down and I got on about to the front of this pickup, and I could finally hear, "Help! Let me out of here! Help!" And I realized she's in the chicken coop, and I'm going, but at the time I didn't see the shovel on the door blocking it. What's your problem? Come on, you're wasting my time. And she says, I'm stuck in here, let me out. And, yep, I really wish I would have been filming, because that was funny, because we were both laughing. She was happy that I hadn't fallen asleep, and because if I would have fallen asleep, because sometimes I do that, she leaves to go take care of the chickens, and I just lay down, and as soon as I lay down, I am asleep. And she just happy that I didn't fall right asleep, because, yep, she would have been stuck in there in the chicken coop all night long. And the only thing she had to say is, how come do you have to build everything as if it's Fort Knox? You can't get out of anything around here that you built, because it's all so solid. Too many screws and too many nails and all of these latches and hooks and crooks. And she says, yeah. So I guess I have to build the next chicken coop with an escape hatch. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that, but something that you can open from the inside, just in case it gets a shovel, falls down and gets the other door. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But I thought that was a funny story. You can let me know what you think. She's thinking if maybe I hadn't built with these heavy duty latches, she would have been able to beat the door down a little bit easier. But I build everything with the heavy duty hinges and heavy duty latches. And how come I got to do that? She still asks me how I'm going to build the new chicken coop and what escape hatch I'm going to put in it for her. And to be honest with you, my answer is you just need to carry your cell phone with you. And she says, but I can't remember to keep the stupid thing charged. And just as a side note, that darn rooster only attacks me. He loves everybody else, but for some reason, he likes to attack me. Like he thinks I'm the one who's stealing all of his eggs or something. I don't know. I think Kara might be telling him some stories about how I'm the one who eats all the eggs. It's all my fault. I don't know, but I am the only one he attacks. He lost one spur because he attacked me and knocked it right off. Now, see that? One spur is missing. But he's definitely a pretty rooster. Now that's one of the stories where you kind of had to be there to get the whole gist of just how funny it actually was. Because she was about ready to settle in for the night and just curl up with the chickens and give up on anybody rescuing her. So she was definitely happy when I did come and finally let her out of the chicken coop. And now, whenever she makes me angry, I say, you be careful or I'll lock you in the chicken coop again. Just remember, whatever predicament you may find yourself in, whether you're locked in a chicken coop or some other problem you might be having, just remember, there's always rescue somewhere out there for you. I really hope you enjoyed that story. It was definitely very funny for both of us. Once she was out of the chicken coop, there for a while it was hit and miss whether it was funny while she was in the chicken coop. But once she got out, it was all good. She was happy to be out, and it all ended up just fine. I want to thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska, and until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm out.